Hey guys, what is going on? This is External Shockwave alongside Chris Gamer 1025, and ladies and gentlemen, it has been a long time coming and many weeks since this has been done, but welcome to the TAP podcast. This is the first episode number 7 in the new year, of course, 2017, and we have a lot of great topics for you in the future, but today as well we are talking about wrestlers breaking kayfabe, Okada versus Omega at Wrestle Kingdom 11, and of course today was the finals of the WWE UK Championship Tournament. So we're going to give that a little review for you guys.
Definitely. I mean, the thing is, the UK tournament was very unique. I wasn't expecting it when they announced it. I'm like, UK tournament. That's something they've never done before. So it was definitely unique. It was great. I mean, the action was great. It was very, very fast-paced.
In my opinion, I somehow enjoyed this over the cruiserweights, but we'll get to that when of course when the time's ready. But of course, the first topic is wrestlers breaking kayfabe, and pretty much in this world of social media, for the most part, kayfabe is practically dead in certain aspects.
I mean, you don't see, most of that happen back in the early days. You didn't see like Sting hanging out with like Triple H or something. You just didn't see none of that. And like what we're getting now, it's weird because I saw a picture before, and it was, who was it? It was a heel and a face. I was just like, why are they in a picture together, even if they know, they're not supposed to do that because he's supposed to be the bad guy. Like, there's a picture of Bray Wyatt smiling with Stephanie McMahon and somebody else, I think it was. Like, it was weird to me, like, seeing him like that, seeing him smile.
Or
but,
like
I mean, we're all
like
human, but it's still weird to us.
like an Enzo Amore and Neville picture a while back. It's weird.
I don't know.
Basically, it is killed and has been dead in certain aspects, but on the like, even though it's dead, it doesn't kill. Somehow, it's not killing the storyline aspect of anything happening within WWE or professional wrestling in general with any promotion. Like, it's weird,
Yeah, I know
but
that.
it somehow doesn't affect storylines because we're still invested in them and the matches.
I know back in the day, definitely like the kids and all that stuff would be like, they're like, what's going on? Why are they hanging out with each other?
Like
They're supposed to be
like
bad guys.
like the Click.
Yeah, and then nowadays, I guess the wrestling fans nowadays they realize, oh, they're human. Everybody hangs out together. It's fine. It's all right. It's okay.
They're all
You know?
backstage regardless.
Yeah, they're all backstage regardless. Like, I don't know. It's just it's all right to me. It's all right.
It wasn't an important topic per se, that we came up with, but we thought it was something that sort of needed to be talked about just a little bit. You can obviously tell us your
I mean,
comments down below, which we would
you see the
appreciate.
Undertaker, if you see the Undertaker smiling in a picture, I don't even know what to tell you. That that's a one in a million right there.
That's true. The next topic, of course, happened. The date. I'm trying to wrap my brain around this. What, January 4th? Wrestle Kingdom 11? It was January
It
4th?
should have been. I don't know. Time zones were confusing because we live in the United States and they live in Japan, and some people live in England, and the time schedules is different.
No, I believe it was January 3rd, Wrestle Kingdom.
It was, I think, January 3rd, but it
Yes.
happened for us. It happened like 1 a.m. in the
Yeah,
morning,
yeah.
and we had school the next day. So
I'm sorry we couldn't, grind it out while watching Wrestle Kingdom. Trust
yeah,
trust me,
I
if,
felt bad.
if I was an adult and had a job, I would have grinded that out. But School's important. Uh, uh, yeah, that's important. Um, Omega versus Okada, of course, the main event at Wrestle Kingdom 11. There was other great matches like Naito versus Tanahashi and Cody Rhodes versus Juice Robinson. You know, Cody Rhodes making his debut, the American Nightmare, part of the Bullet Club. But
Juice Robinson, who came up with that name?
I don't.
I wonder who is that?
Unknown man that used to be in NXT called CJ Parker and left after losing to the champion of the universe, Kevin Owens. But that's.
Well, there you go.
That's yeah.
At least he broke his nose before he left.
How is that? How is that a plus?
It's an accomplishment in his book. Okay, that's the only great thing he did. That's it.
On his debut too. On Owens' debut, he broke his nose with an open palm strike, just right to the face. Of course, Kenny Omega versus Okada, Wrestle Kingdom 11 main event for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. Many people were calling this match of the year for 2017 and a match that nobody can top it. And it was even viewed better than Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. So there'll be a lot of arguments, just like how they were for the Ricochet versus Will Ospreay matchup. There'll be a lot of arguments, but my personal opinion, I watched it and it wasn't bad. It was very, very good. I have to admit, it was very, very good. It's just me personally. I feel like they didn't really sell. Like Kenny Omega did not sell as much as they did in the Shawn and Triple H. Shawn and Undertaker match.
Triple H is always important.
I don't know, because in the first 15 minutes, he was already fatigued and gassed, right? And then you saw in the next 45 minutes, he was already like running, doing all this stuff. I was like, wait, what?
Okada!
Yeah, he was screaming Okada all the time.
I mean, I agree. I watched the match. It was great. It was really great, and I commented on one person's video of like Okada's theme, just because I wanted to hear it, of course. And I said one thing that I didn't approve in this match, and it was Omega not hitting at least one winged angel in this match. And
I mean, let alone he should have won the whole Bullet Club. I mean, not the whole Bullet Club, but at least
the majority
only
members.
Adam Cole won, and that's because Kyle O'Reilly basically. I read online supposedly that he didn't want to sign with the Ring of Honor again or something like that.
Yeah, and also Cody won, but as for like Tama Tonga, Tangaroa, and I forgot the third member. Sorry, don't kill me. And then the Young Bucks, and then Omega. They pretty much the majority of the Bullet Club lost here at Wrestle Kingdom.
If you think about it, they gave that win to Kyle O'Reilly for no reason. Like, well, they just hot potatoed it. What is it, Charlotte versus Sasha again? Like, what is going on with the world of wrestling? Even on Impact, what is going on? Eddie Edwards wins, then Bobby Lashley wins, then Eddie Edwards wins, now Lashley wins again. Why?
This is why the last episode of Impact I ever watched, I mean, I know you said it before, it hasn't been years, but for me, it was like
2014, still counting.
Mike Bennett versus Moose for no apparent reason. And it wasn't, I believe it was Slammiversary, I want to say, but whatever. I don't watch Impact. But yeah. Omega did not hit his finisher at least once.
Wrestling.
Omega didn't hit his finisher at least once. And I got a reply back, as I said, that, of course, someone told me that if Omega had hit the one-winged angel, he would have won. Excuse me? What? Okada did like 2 tombstones, I believe, and 2 Rainmakers.
But he
Yet,
can't. He got him an Omega Driver. Like
yeah,
whatever it's called.
at
What am
least one.
I keep calling it Omega Driver. I don't know why. Is that
Um,
move in the game? That's what gets me.
yeah, but yeah, he couldn't hit at least one winged angel and at least kick out. Come on, really? And he attempted the one winged angel so many times, and there was one spot where he was gonna do it to Okada through a table.
If I was Kenny Omega, I would have dropped him on his head, won that title
Oh,
kayfabe.
oh my!
I'm kidding.
This man is
But
ruthless.
to me, I think Kenny Omega would have won. I mean, he should have won. To me, that's what I think.
He indeed should have. But
If you build somebody up as the leader of a club or like a leader of a faction such as strong as the Bullet Club, you debut this like new logo, new look, this big entrance,
Terminator,
G1 winner.
the Terminator Omega.
Yeah, G1 Climax winner, the first foreigner to win a G1 Climax, and he loses at Wrestle Kingdom. Like, no, I feel like he should have won. Like Okada, yeah, he's had his reign, but like, has Omega ever held that championship?
The IWGP Heavyweight. No, he was IWGP
Exactly.
Junior Heavyweight and IWGP Intercontinental.
See, those are like minor titles. Those are like the U.S. champion, the IC champion in the WWE. You don't want that. You want the big gold. You want the world champion. You want the W champion. This is like their W champion. Why did not? I don't know. To me, I think Kenny Omega should have actually won that. Oh, Adam Cole. I mean, if Kyle O'Reilly didn't want to re-sign, I mean, that's not my problem. That's not the company's problem. It's just the way it goes. Some people just don't want to come back and do whatever they want to do in that company, which, it's his decision. So what happens, happens. So Adam Cole won.
Yeah,
Young Bucks,
and I'm pretty sure
Young Bucks could have lost, but at least to a team that's credible. I don't understand why Trent Beretta, this dude that was missing on a milk carton,
and Rocky Romero.
And Rocky Romero beat the Young Bucks. At least the Bullet Club should have all the titles, and then from there you could continue on that they're powerful. Then they lose the titles, and then maybe one of them goes to WWE. Then somebody's a new leader. But no, apparently they didn't want to go that route.
And as of course you all may know, there was, and if you don't, word has been spread around that Omega said he's taking some time away from Japan. Now, of course, that can go back and forth with your perspective on it, but we have the great John Cena trolling. This doesn't make the situation better.
I think if John Cena teases a lot, like he trolls a lot, then it's not going to happen. But I think if he trolls like a little bit, like he did for AJ, then it is going to happen. So if he trolls a lot, no. If he trolls a little, yes. But Kenny Omega, the big question here for everybody, on everybody's mind, because the Rumble is like, what? Let me look at my calendar. It's like 14 days away. Do you think Kenny Omega is going to be at the Royal Rumble?
As a fan, I would love to say I hope he's in it. But on the realistic standpoint, he said he loves almost everything about Japan and like working there and the culture and everything. And really losing at Wrestle Kingdom to not get a rematch. I mean, it sounds weird, but I would hope he's in the Rumble, but I don't know. We'll just have to see where things go from here,
Well, like you said, realistically, like, Kenny Omega loves Japan. He loves working there. But isn't he booked in, like, a tag team match, like a big tag team match against Chaos Club or whatever? Whatever they're called, whatever.
I have no idea, but
I think I saw a poster, and it was, like, February something. He's booked for it. February, I think. March.
Well, if that's so, ladies and gentlemen, we could just give up hope now.
And his contract does end the 31st, so the Rumble's the 29th. So I don't know.
I would love for it to happen, but I don't know. Cena's the big troll, so is Finn Balor.
The infamous number 3 entrant in the Rumble, of course.
AJ Styles, Bubba Ray Dudley, you know?
Who's gonna be number 3 this time?
Ty Dillinger instead of number 10. What?
Oh my god.
If they
If
pull
they
off a
screw
Ty
that up, oh
Dillinger
my
like
god.
every year, the perfect 10 coming out at number 10, I'm gonna lose it. It should have happened last year because, you know, it would have been a surprise. This year they're
Yeah, 'cause he
saying
wasn't doing anything.
it could be rumored, uh, but even if it is, like, knowing he's number 10, I'm gonna be okay with it because, you know, I'm a fan of Ty, but I know he's number 10. Like, like now he's too over. You can't expect me to be automatically surprised and not expect that he would be number 10, but hopefully
Yeah,
he does debut.
last year it should have happened because he
He
wasn't
was
doing anything.
he wasn't doing
like you
anything.
said. No, nothing.
Now
Nobody would
he's-
have expected it, but now everybody
yeah.
expects it. Everybody
He's
has it
too
in their
over.
prediction videos. Everybody
Yeah.
tells us on the podcasts and stuff.
The Rumble is going to be weird, considering the fact that the Undertaker,
The Undertaker,
Brock
Goldberg,
Lesnar,
Brock Lesnar are in the Rumble match. All 3 of them. Can you imagine all 3 of them face to face? I never, in my right mind, would have imagined that.
I read someone's comment the other day where it said, the Rumble would have been more surprising if the Undertaker would have been left as a surprise entrant.
I know. I told you the same thing, right? I knew Undertaker was going to enter the Rumble because, there were so many rumors flying around. He just wants that last shot because, he's retiring soon. I don't know how soon because he was in the press conference.
Excuse me.
He was in the press
Excuse
conference
me.
for WrestleMania 34.
Yes.
So I don't understand when
Let
he's
the good
retiring.
times roll.
Let the good times roll. What does that mean, Undertaker? What does that mean?
It's-
Please
it's-
tell me.
it's like
you're
a-
not wrestling.
It's like a
For WrestleMania 34. He's like, what, 90 years? No, I'm exaggerating.
He's 50 now. By the time WrestleMania comes, he'll be
Is he like
51.
16? He's gonna turn
So, WrestleMania 34. This man, at 52 years old, is still going strong. He's going strong at 52
God.
years old. Oh my god. Even though his streak is over.
Yeah, even though his streak is over, yeah. But we'll get into our Rumble predictions.
Yeah.
I
Soon.
think that week of the Rumble.
Hopefully
right?
day of, if not before. But
So, we'll
you'll
get
get
to
it.
those predictions. We'll talk about all the rumors flying around about John Cena, The Undertaker, Universal
Super
title, WWE Champion, all this shenanigans and Goldberg and Brock and stuff. Shaquille O'Neal and Big Show. What?
Can't wait to see that.
Which is, by the way, like a confirmed match that is going to happen at WrestleMania 33. But I don't understand how if Big Show is the face.
This is why Big Show is
Unless
losing all
Shaquille
this.
O'Neal turns heel.
This is why Big Show is losing all this weight, because he's prepared for his fight against Shaq. I figured it out.
Jesus.
He's trying to last in that match with Shaq,
He has like a 4-pack now. Did you see that? Did you see that picture?
This man, Big
That man
Show.
has a 4-pack now.
My
Big
son,
Show
Big Show.
has went from 500 pounds to a cruiserweight. All right? This is incredible. He's gonna come.
And you know what I think he did to lose all that weight?
205.
I think he did some DDP yoga.
Everybody uses DDP yoga.
It works for
Hell,
the
even
Big.
I use DDP yoga.
If it works for the Big Show, it can work
Works
for
for
you.
everybody. Works for Big Show's gonna work for me.
Oh my goodness. So we're touching up on the last topic here, the WWE United Kingdom Championship Tournament, in which 16 men were in, and we had one winner, in which we have the first ever WWE United Kingdom champion in Tyler Bate.
Ooh.
Can you believe that? Now,
I have no words to say about Tyler Bate.
I didn't watch them in WCPW. I know they were also involved in Progress. Tyler Bate and Trent Seven, Mustache Mountain.
Can I just say this? What Culture, right? That channel, What Culture WWE. I watched them even like when they first started, like when there was no Adam, no other Adam, no nothing. I watched that channel like from the beginning.
And can you
And then as
believe
it grew,
they're now a
it's
wrestling
crazy.
promotion?
And now, yeah, now they have their own wrestling promotion. It's absolutely crazy. Just think of that. But hey, very successful for those guys. Very good for them.
Yeah. Like I said, Mustache Mountain was Trent Seven and Tyler Bate in progress, as well as WCPW. And I'll be honest, I didn't watch them in WCPW, but Tyler Bate, he's great. I mean, 19-year-old he's awesome. But it's just okay. All right. Here's my only issue with him being the first ever WWE United Kingdom champion. As I stated, the first ever UK champion is Tyler Bate. Now, take that, drink that in, man, and think of what it would sound like if the first ever WWE UK champion was Pete Dunne. The Bruiserweight Pete Dunne. Two different scenarios. I would have gone with Pete Dunne. But WWE pulled off an underdog Daniel Bryan WrestleMania story with this 19-year-old with this 19-year-old kid who had a hurt shoulder. He's the first ever champion.
It wasn't even that dramatic though, but it was like, why does WWE always pull the underdog storylines when it comes to tournaments? If you think about it,
T.J. Perkins.
It was Roman Reigns.
Oh,
okay?
ooh,
He was treated like
wow.
the underdog and all that. He was like, people thought Ambrose was finally going to get his championship victory. Nope, Roman Reigns.
The true underdog of the Shield.
And then he gets screwed by Sheamus, by, the cash in. And then, that whole build up of the underdog story now. He has to reclaim his title, more underdog story. And then TJP winning it. Just because, Zack Sabre Jr. and Kota Ibushi did not want to sign. So, whatever. That's on them, like their decision, like I always say. But why? I don't know. I think Pete Dunne should have been a better name for the UK champion. I know I go on like YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. I go on Wrestling Amino, by the way, which is a great app. You can see all the communities and forums and chat with people about like
Wrestling.
live chats and all that stuff.
Wrestling.
Yeah, about wrestling. While you're watching like the Royal Rumble, you can watch it with them and stuff. Comment.
Yep.
Cool. So everybody's saying that Pete Dunne should have been a better champion, and I agree. I mean, nothing on Tyler Bate. He's good, but it's weird because he's a part of a tag team.
Yeah, I mean, we're pulling off the Kalisto Sin Cara. We're pulling off the. Let's see.
Like, that was like Kalisto winning the United States champion while he's partners with Sin Cara. And like right now, how Eddie Edwards is the TNA World Heavyweight Champion, and what's the other dude's name? Eddie Edwards. And
That's how important he is. Davey Richards.
Exactly. No, he was out for an injury for a really long time, so I don't remember his name. Eddie Edwards and the Wolves, whatever.
Davey Richards.
Eddie Edwards. I don't know. I can't. My mind is blank.
Wasn't
right
it Davey Richards?
Davey Richards. There you go.
Oh.
That's like that, and like who else? There was another one. Like I was about to say, that's like. All right.
Just
the
weird.
Bollywood Boys. That's like them winning the Cruiserweight Classic, like one of them.
Gurshira has won the Cruiserweight Class, but Harv is not doing that.
I don't understand why. Why do they do this?
It's weird. Listen, I get the story. See, there's in the true statement or quote. There's always two sides of a story. This is where we really actually see it unfold in the world of professional wrestling.
Yep.
It's great for Tyler Bate. It's great for Pete Dunne because now he's going to be the number one contender that's just ruthless and wants to kill Tyler Bate and end his reign. But I mean, like the first ever UK champion, the better name would have been Pete Dunne.
I mean, Well, yeah,
It's
both
good
of
and
us
bad.
thought that Joseph Connors was going to face Pete Dunne at the finals, but apparently Joseph Connors is doing something at WCPW. He
Yeah,
attacked, what's his name, Joe Henry, right?
yes, the local hero, Joe Hendry.
Yeah, and so that's not going to happen because, they're in a rivalry right
You
now.
know
So
what?
they have to continue that. And
The minute I saw that happen, I just thought to myself, like when I woke up yesterday, I'm like, if Joseph Connors just attacked Joe Hendry, there's no way he's not winning this tournament now. Thank you, WCPW, for ruining my hopes and dreams of seeing Pete Dunne and Joseph Connors in the finals.
I mean, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't watch WCPW as much. Like, before I used to, like, just a little bit. And then I got into it. I was like, all right, this is cool. A small venue, which is always great. A little change is good sometimes.
I
But
don't
when
either.
they made the Pacitti Club, that's when I went, oh, no, I'm sorry. I am not watching this. No, I'm not doing it.
And now we're in Kirby Mania.
Yeah, now we're in Kirby Mania, and I am not.
And
I'm
here's the thing. I
begging.
liked Martin Kirby. I mean, I still do. He's a cool dude, but he had the underdog story in WCPW. Pacitti kept costing him
Which is always great. Oh
the
my god.
title match, and that was great. But I didn't watch it for like 2 weeks, and next thing you know, I see Martin Kirby has apparently become the WCPW general manager, and
I don't
this
know how that happened, but
whole
whatever.
arena is pink. He's wearing a pink suit. He's sitting on a pile of books that say Kirby Mania. What in the world is going on? I don't know. WCPW. Maybe they like it, or the weekly fans that watch it and continuously watch it. That's great for them. But for a guy like me who just watched it on and off now, and there's nothing wrong with the product, but for a guy who watches it on and off now, I'm lost. Why Martin Kirby? I don't know, but whatever.
There's so many companies that just left me in the dust. No pun intended. You know what I'm saying? But like New Japan, they're not really leaving me in the dust. It's just I'm starting to drift away because Kenny Omega's lost, and like why would they do that?
The Bucks.
Bullet Club
The Bucks of
basically did not reign supreme.
The Bucks
I
of Youth.
understand that they don't have to reign supreme all the time, but this would have been good.
I mean, it's Wrestle Kingdom.
I don't watch Ring of Honor because I personally don't know anybody. Like,
I don't watch
don't
Ring of
strong.
Honor because I don't have it on my, cable provider. I mean, I
I
could,
know
but
Marty
I'd have to
Scurll.
pay money for the channel, and that's not about to
I know
happen.
Jay Lethal. I know Adam Cole, definitely. Kyle O'Reilly, nobody cares.
Bobby Fish, Red Dragon.
Nobody cares about Bobby Fish.
I
TNA drifted me away a long time ago. Back when they put Dixie through that table, that's like them putting me through that table.
and let's take for example Cody Rhodes. It's great. It's great. He's Can you tell your dog to be quiet? We're trying to do this podcast. Thank you.
It's not my dog. Some dog go like across. He
Rude.
screams loud. This
No.
dog, this
Rude.
my neighbor's dog. Jesus.
Do you see this
This
first
man
podcast? This dog is rooting.
This man can like, woo.
Like I was saying, Cody Rhodes is great. He's doing his own thing. I support him. But at the end of the day, whatever WWE pulls, it's still the be-all, end-all company. I want to work for them, of course.
Me too.
It,
Who would? I mean, it's WWE, the biggest wrestling promotion there ever is and there ever will be.
as much as they have crappy matches or terrible storylines or invested
Raw.
horribly in
Raw.
characters,
That's
Roman
that's
Reigns?
raw.
it something about it. I don't know what Vince, like mind tricks Vince is pulling or has pulled for the past few years. We just can't stay away, and that's it. But the UK tournament, besides Pete Dunne, I loved all his matches. By the way, each match he was in, I thought he was incredible. Like Pete Dunne versus Mark Andrews is the best match that I enjoyed in this UK tournament. It literally made me stand up here at home. Like, that match was amazing. Um, Joseph Connors was good. Uh, Mark Andrews, like I said. And,
You don't,
the big boy
like my boy?
Wolfgang.
You
The
don't like
big
my
boy
boy
Wolf.
Wolfgang?
Of course, I love the big boy Wolfgang.
The big boy Wolfgang.
My son howls and everything. He's like
He could be PJ Black's, long lost brother with the howl.
the darewolf. No. He's a darewolf. Wolfgang's just a wolf. Come on.
Or maybe he evolved or something. I don't know. Maybe PJ Black's evolved or something. Maybe
So,
he's like a
so,
puppy.
so we go from here's the evolution of a wolf. You get the lone wolf, Baron Corbin. Then you upgrade that to the darewolf, where you're half wolf, half daredevil, right? Then you're
Of
just
course,
so
just use the Scott Steiner match and you'll find out.
then you then you're just so amazing that your wolf, you just have a game, all right? That's just how it goes. I don't know.
So, I mean, in conclusion, the tournament wasn't bad.
The
The fact that
tournament
it was
was
2 days was kind of short. It felt kind of weird, but still an incredible 2 days.
I love
that
the
was
action.
filled with good wrestling. It's just the finish. The winner was.
It's a half. It's iffy. It's weird.
I think everything was good. The only thing that was wrong was the winner. That's it. That's my opinion, personally.
I agree. And like we said, we love Tyler Blake, but it's just Pete Dunne. It's just like a better name as first ever UK champion. Everybody to go down in history, but whatever.
I would say the same thing for Okada and Omega. The match was good. It wasn't the greatest match of all time in the history of wrestling, but the wrong person won. That's my opinion.
Yep. I mean, it's same thing with the Cruiserweight Classic. If Kota Ibushi would have signed, I mean, I would have went with Ibushi over Perkins.
Yeah,
but
I was gunning for Ibushi personally, but apparently,
And
he likes to explore the world and likes to wrestle in different places. So,
and
hey,
99% of the world, you cannot tell me no. We all thought the finals of the Cruiserweight Classic was going to be Sabre Jr. versus Ibushi. We all knew it.
everybody. That was the dirt sheets. That was everybody on the internet that was typing Ibushi versus Sabre Jr. calling it right now.
And unfortunately, that match did not happen on the
We
platform
got
we
Grand
wanted.
Metalik versus TJ Perkins.
Oh my.
I mean, not taking anything away from them, but I mean, they're both good. It's just, I don't know. It's just
Grand Metalik, the
weird.
king of the ropes.
no Ibushi and no Junior, Sabre Junior.
Yeah, the UK tournament, like I said, I think it is, and just better than the Cruiserweight Classic. Even though, think about this, to have a time span of 2 days of just nonstop wrestling over the 10 weeks we had with the Cruiserweight Classic, there's something about it. On top of that, me being in the States, as well as you, I know that we don't follow UK wrestling that much, so we barely knew anyone in this tournament. But seeing everyone in this tournament, I preferred this over the Cruiserweight Classic.
Definitely.
And it's weird because I don't know half of these people, but
I mean,
all these matches were good.
Nothing can take away from Gargano versus Ciampa or Ibushi versus Alexander, but
Yep.
these matches were just all of them were just
Something about
so
it.
good.
Something about maybe the crowd too. I don't know.
Maybe the crowd, because the London crowd is always cheering and on their feet and all that.
Singing,
They're always hyped
all
up.
of that.
Yep.
It was very. It's pretty much a great thing to watch it. If you haven't watched it, please do, because you will enjoy it, if not as equal, but more to the Cruiserweight Classic. And Triple H with this great idea of keep spanning this world of wrestling for the WWE. This dude is amazing.
Oh, do you think they're gonna go to the SmackDown brand since Raw already has the cruiserweights, or do you think
Here's-
that's too much?
here's
Considering we have 205 Live.
Here's the thing I was gonna say. It's going to be weird, And here's the only reason why I don't think there's going to be a the UK talent on SmackDown is for the simple reason that how are they going to go from a UK weekly based show like 205? Triple H said it was going to be a weekly show filmed right here in the UK is what they're aiming for. How's the talent going to go from the UK back to the States, wherever SmackDown Live is, in that quick of a time? I mean, I know Cody did it from Japan to Liverpool.
That man Cody, he doesn't do anything for the Bullet Club. Like, why didn't he just stay there for that one segment? No, he went to Liverpool.
He took a picture and then he left.
Why? But how are you gonna get over in the Bullet Club?
He's Cody. That's all you have to know.
Cody, you're messing up, man. Come on.
Yeah, but like I said, how are you gonna have the UK talent fly from the UK to wherever SmackDown Live is, or Raw, wherever they end up? Like, that's impossible. Every week, those guys are going to be drained.
Plus, the big crowd is not going to cheer him anyway. I guarantee you, because these big crowds are all selfish. They want to see John Cena.
They want to see the Roman Reigns.
No, nobody wants. No.
Come on, everybody wants to see Roman Reigns.
No.
That's amazing.
By the way, Chris Jericho, new United States champion.
Congratulations! Now a Grand Slam. Joining the likes of Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle, I mean,
The Miz?
No.
You know what's a weird thing? Think about this. The Miz is not going to go down in history. I mean, he's going to go down as like one of the best if he ever goes in the Hall of Fame. But he's not like Shawn Michaels status or like Triple H. But this man is a Grand Slam champion and like what, a 5-time Intercontinental. The Miz is awesome. Like,
wait,
no, wow.
The Miz won the World Heavyweight Champion?
Yes, he did. Well, I mean, they call him a Grand Slam champion because he became WWE champion, not World Heavyweight.
That's a lie. No, it's a lie.
That's it. No, that don't count. No, Miz.
No, he has to win the women's title. That's it.
That doesn't exist. Therefore, he's
skull crushing finale.
No.
Charlotte.
What?
And then 1, 2, 3 Grand Slam champion. He has to win at least the world title as well, which doesn't exist anymore. He has to go for the Universal,
so therefore, he is now the Grand Slam. Excuse me. No. Well, I mean, yeah, now the Universal has been praised upon us.
Oh, God, we know how that Universal title looks, man. It looks absolutely beautiful, right?
I love it.
Oh, it looks beautiful. Definitely did not copy and paste it and just, painted it red. Definitely not.
See, he's being sarcastic. I'm honest. I love that title. Because Kevin Owens makes it work. Now, having it on a guy like Seth, it's going to look weird. KO makes it work. Balor?
That's because he has the same color.
I would have gotten used to Balor. Seth? No.
Nobody can carry around that red title. No, imagine Big Braun having that title.
Wait, how was Braun Strowman ever gonna... What? Well, I mean, don't doubt him. I mean, Big Show is a Grand Slam champion too. So,
exactly.
Whatever.
Didn't he win the World Heavyweight? Didn't he win the United States champion one time?
Yep.
That belt looked so little on him. I was like laughing at him. When I was, little.
It looked like a Mattel Kids toy belt you get from Toys R Us on the Big Show.
He was like 500 pounds at the time, and this man's carrying around like a little belt that he could scrunch up in his hand.
But thanks to DDP Yoga, I'm not saying he did it. I'm just everybody does it, so I'm assuming.
Every wrestler does it.
Yeah, but ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. External Shockwave, Chris Gamer 1025 for the TAP podcast, the first TAP podcast of 2017, episode number 7. We hope you enjoyed these 3 wonderful topics. There's more to come. There was a little bit of an absence with the TAP podcast, but we hope to keep it coming and make this just a great weekly thing that you enjoy to watch.
Yeah, can I say something before we log off here?
It was his fault we didn't do it for weeks.
No, what are you talking about? It was the holidays, it was, our families, and we wanted to spend time with them, and also, we were working on Warzone 2 and talking about future plans, like how I explained on my latest episode of Pure Wrestling. Okay, that's what I said, and it's true.
Getting in that cheap plug.
I want to say two things. Number one, Cyber Sunday, ladies and gentlemen.
Cheap plug. Why?
Cheap plug. Cheap plug. All right.
No.
Okay?
You did not.
What are you talking about?
Okay. I'm gonna edit this out.
No, I need to say something else too as well. All right, people have been telling me, like, I wanted to get this off my chest ever since you guys commented about this, that somebody noticed this. Okay, you guys say I don't comment on External Shockwave's videos, that I don't like it, that I don't comment, right? I don't comment because when he uploads it, I'm at work. So when he uploads it, I see the notification on my phone, but I can't physically pick my phone up so I can watch it or comment because I'll get in trouble, a lot of trouble, and so I can't pick up my phone. I'm sorry. And I feel weird commenting like a day later or 2 days later because, you know, nobody's gonna like go back at it. Oh, let me see if Chris Gamer 25 commented. All right, like I don't do that. So that's why. It's not that I'm a bad sport. It's because
nah, he's a bad sport. He knows APW is better.
No, I can't. Oh my god. So that's it. That's all I wanted to say.
Yep. So, besides that cheap plug and the whole not being a sportsman thing, thank you guys for watching the Tap Podcast episode number 7. We hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you all in the next one.